Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So facing up here to a team that has been the league's whipping boys in recent weeks, they really are on a terrible slide.
They're actually making life quite depressing for themselves and their support. Those losses smacks of a deeper-rooted problem that doesn't look like it'll be fixed anytime soon, Peter. The club psychologist appears to be their hardest worker right now, and he must be urging togetherness and teamwork, however he spins it, and they really need him to get it right for starters.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Stones. Mahrez. It's all a bit nasty right now. 5 defeats running. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gets it upfield. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Kieran Gibbs does well to read it and intercepts. Laporte with the foul. In accuracy.
Oh, it was a first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Forward it goes. Gundogan drives it forward. There's a long ball. Played down the flank. Brzezinski.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Bernardo Silva plays it forward. Kieran Gibbs cuts it out. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Good clearance and very necessary. De Bruyne. And it's Mahrez. Mondi. Bernardo Silva. And that's been levered clear. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And here's Mahrez. Livermore. Half an hour played now. Tries to get it forward quickly. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's Aguero! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Gets up to head it! Harmlessly behind. Livermore. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Sterling. Now it's Aguero. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Bernardo Silva. Out to the right. Bernardo Silva. Gundogan is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Big chance, must be! He goes long. Oh, real chance! That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Now it's Sterling. And it's Mahrez. Aguero. Sterling. Good take, and he's had a look. He's had a go! And the keeper barely had... That is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not going to want them trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. The midway point of the game.
Manchester City really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives.
Hits one! And it's a goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
A 1-0 lead established.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Plays it over to the other flank. Grosicki hoists it forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mahrez. Good idea, just poorly executed. Plays it out to the wing. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Sterling. Keeper sends it forward. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Sterling gets it back. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's Grosicki. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Gundogan tries running with the ball at his feet. Sterling is onto it and can take it up. And that's been well dealt with. And help's available out wide. That intervention was very necessary. Laporte battles to win it back. Walker. And the through ball is intercepted. Grosicki. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Aguero has a hit! Oh, that's a fine save!
Aguero really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And the header! He will be livid with himself. Barkley. And it's played forward. Kieran Gibbs. And it's Grosicki. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, the ride is still a bit bumpy, Peter, so they're chasing the cushion of a second goal.
Tries the cross.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more missed than hit.
Bernardo Silva goes looking. And the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Gundogan. That's the sort of defending that... Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Stones.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Mondi. Sterling.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a loose ball. And it's Bernardo Silva. Sterling. Whipped in. And out to safety. He's gone for it! Just off target.
Aguero certainly could have and should have made more of that.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
Manchester City certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Barkley plays it forward. Krasitsky. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Gabriel Jesus goes for goal! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final.
Robson Kanu!
Robson Kanu weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
Played it short. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction.